Hi, this is Warren Greshes with the 12th in a series of video prospecting tips, guaranteed to help you make more calls, see more prospects, and of course, close more sales. Anyone who has ever followed my work has heard me say, if you're not making the calls, nothing else matters. Well, let me amend that a bit, because as it turns out, there is one other thing that does matter. If you're going to make the calls and set up the appointments, please remember to show up. You're probably saying, what kind of a boob would make an appointment and not show up? Obviously, the kind of boob that doesn't want to do business, as my wife can attest to. My wife Linda was attempting to find a tree service that could cut down and remove one tree from our property and cut back and trim a number of others. She asked a friend for a referral and received 2 names. The first service came highly recommended because while they charged more, they were the experts. So Linda called them, left a message, they called back, set up an appointment, and guess what? That's right, they didn't show up. I guess there's one thing they're not expert on. The second service was very nice. He showed up on time, looked around, told Linda he'd get back to her with an estimate in the next couple of days. 2 weeks later, no estimate. But he called to say his father had been sick, and would it be okay if he dropped off the estimate in the next couple of days? Linda was very sympathetic and said no problem. Needless to say, the estimate never arrived. I guess following up is another thing that matters. My favorite is the third character she called. This was a recommendation from a friend of mine. He called to say he doesn't like to make appointments, but he'll be around next week, and he'll call when he's in our area. We didn't hear from him for 2 to 3 weeks when all of a sudden he called to ask, "Do you still want me to come?" Linda said, "I thought you were going to contact me a couple of weeks ago." He said, "I was busy." Wrong answer. To which Linda replied, "That's okay. I found someone else to do the job." Just because you made the calls and booked the appointments, it doesn't end there. Prospecting is also about showing up for the appointment on time, following up, and letting each prospecting client know their business is important to you. If you want to learn how to get in the door and close more business, attend my webinar, Prospecting Skills to Increase Your Sales, on Thursday, August 18th at 12 noon Eastern Time. For more information and to sign up, click the link on this page.